Yo, what's up, fight fans? AJ here. Y'all know what I do. Talk boxing, everything in boxing. And since I've been gone for a few days, excuse me, and let me fall right back into pocket and talk about the fight that's going down in my backyard. Chris Algieri, the professor himself, will be facing none other than Errol the Truth Spence. Yes, it's going down in Brooklyn, April 16th. Now, being that Errol Spence is a young pup, I believe he's 19-0. He's been dispensing each and every opponent that Al Haymon has been able to put in front of him, knockout fashion, man. The kid has grown and grown, and it's a beautiful thing because we've seen him grow. And he's been calling out those guys, those Keith Thurmans, those Kell Brooks of the world, and I have to commend him. But honestly, right now, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Chris Algieri got more experience. Chris Algieri been in there with more guys. The Ruslan Provodnikovs of the world, the Manny Pacquiao's, the Americans. He's been in there with some guys. But I really feel like this is going to be an easy matchup for Errol Spence, man. An easy matchup for Errol Spence. A kid that he ain't really do shit in the boxing game yet. But the motherfucker's a monster. And Chris Algieri isn't going to have many options when he steps in the ring against Errol Spence. I don't know what Chris Algieri's going to do to win, because we've all seen that Chris Algieri's movement isn't the best. It looks better than it actually is, guys. We all know that shit because we seen it against Manny Pacquiao, and Manny was dropping the boy. He was looking flustered in there. Not to make jokes on him, couldn't get out the cage. And we also seen that in the American fight, he was coming forward and he was being the aggressor, but he could not do anything to stop. Amir Khan. And Amir Khan went off to win a quite comfortable decision against Chris Algieri. So right then and there, either way, I really feel like Chris Algieri's going to have some problems. And I really feel like Errol Spence is going to come in there and knock him out. We seen Chris Algieri down against Ruslan Provodnikov. We seen him down against Manny Pacquiao. But going down this time against a guy like Errol Spence, he ain't going to be able to find his way back up. There's no way. Errol Spence is a different type of guy. And personally, I met Errol Spence. I met Chris Algieri. And size-wise, Errol Spence is a bigger boy, more muscular, Jamaican kid, definitely eating that curry goat, that oxtail. You know what I mean? Like, the kid is built differently. Chris Algieri is built more like a fitness model. Errol Spence is built more like a pit bull. And personally, I don't really feel like Errol Spence should be in the 147-pound division any longer. And that's probably why Kell Brook keeps talking about moving up, because I don't think Kell Brook wants to face that problem that is the truth, Errol Spence. But with that being said, the fight is going down April 16th. Al Haymon has made it possible. After this fight, Errol Spence, if Errol Spence wins like I feel like he's supposed to do, he will be in line to face Kell Brook. And being that Kell Brook is fighting Kevin Bazier March 26th over there across the pond, the fight between Kell Brook and Errol Spence should be closer to happening, because Kell Brook ain't gonna have shit to do out besides fight Errol Spence. Hey, we seen that the IBF don't play that shit. They stripped motherfucking Tyson Fury of that belt. And being that Kell Brook then had so many easy opportunities, you know what I mean, fighting guys that we never heard of, guys in his hometown, in his country. It's about time that the IBF tighten it up on Kell Brook and make him fight somebody we want to see him fight. And I think everybody would love to see that Kell Brook Errol Spence fight, because I could remember when Kell Brook came. He came to fight Sean Porter, man. I watched that fight about 10 times, trying to give it to Sean Porter, but Kell Brook proved to me that he's no joke. He is not a joke. He's a solid fighter in that fight. And I tried to give it to Sean Porter. I was watching repeat after repeat. I recorded it. I was watching it. And nah, I couldn't do it. Sean Porter was outclassed against Kell Brook. But Errol Spence is a different animal. And I don't know how that fight's going to go. But you already know what I do. It's AJ Knows Boxing. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Like, subscribe right now. And I'm going to be back with some more boxing news, talking about the fights, talking about what's going down. And, you know, the best boxing channel in the world, man. And I'm out. One.